Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
Hi, this is Jaja. Come shop with us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Sign up for Poshmark using our code ANTICULTURE. That way you can have $5 in your pocket when you join up and you can buy something from our store. We have mad stuff like upcycle things, Armani, Hurley, O'Neill. We upcycling all kinds of things like LL Bean. And plus we got our tie-dyes and just mad stuff. Just come check us out. Also, you can sell your own stuff too using the Poshmark app. But sign in first using our code ANTICULTURE. And you can find us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Or when you're up in there, just at Anticulture us. And you can look under the people. Check you out. Peace.
The trial has begun. I'm Lisa Lacera, Fox News. A ceremonial opening this afternoon of the impeachment trial of President Trump. The two articles, abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. He's accused of asking the leader of Ukraine for information on former Vice President Joe Biden and his son in exchange for aid.
This is very, very serious stuff. This is not trivial, because it's hard to imagine a greater subversion of our democracy than for powers outside our borders to determine the elections within our borders.
Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer, Judiciary Committee Chair Lindsey Graham on how he thinks the trial should proceed.
My belief, the best thing for the country is to decide the case based on the evidence assembled in the House and not expand the record. Do not call anybody covered by executive privilege because the president was not allowed to invoke it. The Senate should not deny the president the ability to invoke executive privilege. Then you have to stop the trial and go to court for months.
On Fox's The Story with Martha McCallum, opening statements are expected to happen next Tuesday. And new evidence in the case.
The Government Accountability Office is a nonpartisan body up on Capitol Hill that watches how the pennies are spent and watches what all branches of government do. And it determined that the president violated what's called the Impound Control Act by withholding that military aid for Ukraine. The Office of Management and Budget here at the White House disagrees with that opinion.
Fox's John Roberts at the White House. A judge upholding a ban on firearms at a pro-gun rally scheduled for next week in Virginia, rejecting a request from gun rights groups that sued to overturn it. In her ruling, Richmond Circuit Court Judge Joy Taylor wrote the governor has the authority under state law to take action related to the safety and welfare of the state. Governor Ralph Northam applauded the ruling. America is listening to Fox News.
If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. Can you afford to expand, make that new hire, or launch a new ad campaign? How is revenue pacing against last year? Most companies don't have a clear picture of their finances, so they make key business decisions without critical information, based on their gut or, worse, their fear. And that's why many businesses fail. Are you confident that you've got the right numbers at your fingertips? Serious entrepreneurs and finance teams run on NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud business system. NetSuite offers a full picture of all your finances, all in one place, in real time, right from your phone or your desktop. No more guessing. No more worry that what you don't know could kill your company. That's why NetSuite customers grow 3 times faster than the S&P 500. And you can too. Schedule your free demo right now and receive their free guide, 7 key strategies to grow your profits, at netsuite.com/Fox. Set up your free demo and get your free guide today at netsuite.com/Fox. netsuite.com/Fox.
Police on New York's Long Island released new information into a murder mystery that's nearly a decade old.
In 2010 and 2011, the bodies of several people, some of them prostitutes, were discovered at and around Gilgo Beach. For years, the trail had gone cold on finding a suspect. Suffolk County Police Commissioner Geraldine Hart is releasing a piece of evidence not seen before. A black leather belt with the letters HM or WH on it.
We believe that the belt was handled by the suspect and did not belong to any of the victims.
Police have also turned to genetic profiles that may identify relatives of any potential suspect. A website has been set up to process further tips on this cold case. In New York, Gernal Scott, Fox News.
Southwest Airlines saying it has taken the grounded Boeing 737 MAX out of its schedule until early June and is dropping more than 8% of its planned flights as a result. Southwest said that without the planes, it would drop about 330 flights each weekday from its normal schedule. That's far higher number of cancellations than at other airlines, which don't own as many MAXs. A tech giant makes a big move to tackle climate change.
Microsoft is pledging to make itself carbon negative by 2030, committing to removing more carbon from the atmosphere than it emits. And by 2050, it hopes to have taken out enough to account for all the direct emissions it has ever made. Microsoft's president says it will also push suppliers, customers, and policymakers into more carbon-cutting actions while investing $1 billion over the next 4 years to accelerate the development of carbon removal technology. Today's announcement adds to a growing movement by the tech sector to get more involved in tackling climate change and other social issues. Hillary Barsky, Fox News.
Wall Street, the Dow added 267. The Nasdaq rose 98. I'm Lisa Lacera. This is Fox News.
This news report is brought to you by NetSuite by Oracle, the cloud-based business management software that gives you the visibility and control you need to grow. NetSuite is offering their free guide, 7 key strategies to grow your profits at netsuite.com/Fox.
Bruce Montalvo.
Continues to spread conspiracy theories.
Penchant for promoting bogus conspiracies as though they were fact.
Conspiracy theory.
This is CNN, a network of China broadcasting systems.
Bruce Montalvo is the only radio talk show host that's not controlled. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bruce Montalvo Show, broadcasting live on Spreaker.com/The Bruce Montalvo Show. Join us in the chat room over at Spreaker.com/The Bruce Montalvo Show. And the call-in number is 480-382-8451. That's 480-382-8451. 382-8451, 480-382-8451. And what do you want to talk about, right? Whatever I want to talk about, because I'm going to talk about World War III and how Trump, this whole time since he's been elected or selected, he's just been strolling on into like World War III, like him and his buddies are part of the Reservoir Dogs. You ever seen them? You ever seen Trump walk around with like his homeboys? He's just strolling into World War III like he's the fucking Reservoir Dogs. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. Back on the flag, a little green bag. Just fine, I'm losing my mind. Look at all those nice suits they have. Look, I have very nice suits. I have the best suits. You're going to like the way my suits look on you. I can guarantee that. If you go to Facebook.com, which is the majority of my audience, is on Mark Stollenberg's fucking Facebook. Fascist fuckbook. Okay, Facebook. Fuckbook. It used to be called Fuckbook because they go around rating chicks. Yeah, everybody's there. If you want to see some of the most gorgeous coats, I tell you, I got Armani, I got Versace, I got your mommy, I got whatever you want. Okay, whatever you want, just private message me over at right here at Facebook at Bruce Montalvo, Twitter at Bruce Montalvo, at the Bruce Montalvo Show, Facebook, but it's at Montalvo Suit Co. And you'll see all the suits we put up on Facebook so you can see. But if you want to purchase them, you either send me a message, a personal message on Facebook. Say, hey, I like that suit, Bruce. How much is it? Well, let me tell you, I'll give you a package deal like a fucking Arab at a car place trying to get you the tinted windows and the CD player or the fucking, the Alpine. I'll get you a good price. But they're for sale over at Poshmark.com/closet/anti-culture. Poshmark.com/closet/anti-culture. You go there, you use the code anti-culture, you get $5. Well, you don't like money? Okay, if you like money, use our code anti-culture. You get $5. And that's where Jaja is right now. Jaja's back there waiting to take your order. She's already taken my order. She's making me a fucking sandwich like her name is Rachel Ray. Okay? And she's back there making me a sandwich and taking your order. Okay? And now you're dealing with El Bruso talking to you about El Numero Uno, El Presidente going after. Every day they're going after this guy. Okay? Look, I like him as a TV personality. I like him. But I think he's a piece of shit also. Okay? I'm not like those butt haircut motherfuckers on Fox News. They want your children to be treated like inmates because of all these fucking fake school shootings. That's right, I said it. The fake school shootings. In order to have police stay at your fucking kid's school where he feels like it's juvenile hall and they got him fucking, opening his butt cheeks to see if he brought anything illegal to school with him. That's the kind of world, that's the kind of police state people like Trump and Fox News and all the other fucking Hitlers in the media want. They want to take your freedom of speech. They want to take your gun. They're a bunch of treasonous, traitor pieces of scum and filth. Okay, the Reservoir Dogs, what are they doing? They're stealing the jewels. And that's how Trump and his cronies and anybody else that's president or wants to be president, they are all part of the cabal. Okay, not like the Kabbalah that can give you your own personal power, but a cabal. It's like a group, so a bunch of fucking snakes with nice suits. Okay, that's what they are. And they're strolling us into what you think is World War III, but it's nothing like that. Okay, all the man buns out there and the fat fucks out there that can hardly breathe, holding their iPhones, right? They think it's World War III, right? All these. Have you ever seen how many of these idiots are around you? I mean, I have a listening audience, mainly male, and they're like meatheads, and they go to the gym, and and they do laundry and stuff, and our testosterone's like, just flying all over the place. But you see the lack of testosterone. Now you see all these Fruit Loops everywhere. And don't you just want to break them in half? You want to break them like this? Say they cut you off. You see they're like some little dorky man bun wearing Fruit Loop, rainbow cupcake eating motherfucker. And you just want to just kick their monkey ass, these Fruit Loops. Right? And these people are the ones that think that Trump's leading you into World War III and we're all going to die. No. It's all rigged like a Don King fight. And it's all just defense contracts and them making money. Okay? And you believe that people actually buy into these debates? Oh my God, you're going to watch the Democrat debates. You're going to watch the communist pedophile supporters debate each other, these clowns. Oh my God, you see the Indian now, the black guy dropped out, so now Warren is now the only Latino and black candidate because she's Indian and she's whatever you want her to be, all these rats. Oh my God, she didn't shake this guy's hand. Oh my God. Who cares about the stupid debates? Look, Trump is just going to beat the crap out of all of them just like he crushed them before. Now, at one point, we thought he was going up against Godzilla, being like Hillary Clinton. She was like a big lizard demon woman, and there's no way you could defeat her, and she was going to just just obliterate Trump with like her rancid freaking like breath, and he was just gonna be disintegrated. But nah, they selected him, and he was like looking like he was gonna be Mighty Joe Young, but he came out looking like King Kong Trump, who walking up on the Trump Tower, like the monkey was walking up on the Empire State Building. That's what Trump was like, and he shocked the world. He knocked out Hillary Zilla, and people didn't think that could happen. I knew it was gonna happen. The night before it happened, I said Trump might win. I'm feeling a disturbance in the force. Okay, and nobody wanted to believe it, but now they're investigating Trump. They're investigating him. Why? Over pedo Joe Biden? So Trump's not allowed. He's the fucking president, but he's not allowed to investigate pedo, hairy leg, little girl nipple pinching Joe Biden. He's not allowed to investigate that fucking creep. Like I said, it's just the clowns. This reminds me of the Pope. The Pope had the circus. He had a whole bunch of clowns at the Vatican the other day. He's eating his boogers They caught him eating his boogers, and then he has a bunch of clowns, and they're all eating boogers. Oh my God! This Jaja said it a week ago. She was like, I think she tweeted something to Leo Sagami because he posted that picture of the Pope eating his boogers. And I laughed because I'd seen it before, but then it was like, she was telling me about it. And I was like, yeah, he ate his boogers. The Pope eats his boogers. He's a booger-eating Pope. His holy booger-eating holiness. You believe that shit? The Pope eating his fucking boogers with a bunch of dancing purple clowns all over the place. I mean, this is ridiculous. But back to Trump in World War III. That's like the biggest meme of the new year, right? And people are like, oh, 2020 is going to be my year. And then they look at Twitter and it's like World War III is trending. You're like, oh my God, we're all going to die. But you see, most people are so stupid. If you told them that Trump was going to destroy Agrabah in the Middle East, you say, oh yeah, Agrabah, that's in Iraq. People would think that's Trump's next target. Even though it would be a whole new world order. You don't get it, right? Agrabah is from Aladdin. That's the thing. What the fuck does Iran have? I don't sweat Iran. That's just like some put on Don King fight. We got tanks, and they have fucking flying magic carpets. So it's tanks versus magic carpets. It's crazy. It's all Disney. That's why Fox News is owned by Disney. Speaking of Disney, that was one smart son of a bitch, Walt Disney. Let me tell you. Did I ever tell you how Walt Disney came up with the idea for Winnie the Pooh? I'm sure you might have heard. It's a legend. He was taking a dump one day, Walt Disney. He was just taking a crap. Or he was thinking about what he was going to say to the FBI or something, so he's taking a dump. And then as he plops one out, he looks at it. And he looks at it, it kind of looked like a little bear, right? So he said, I think I'll call it Winnie, right? So what I'm trying to say is he's so brilliant. And the legend goes, Walt Disney went to name his Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. And he says, I'm going to name it Pooh, and motherfuckers are going to buy this shit. You believe this shit? Literally, he turned shit into gold. And that's what the news tries to do nowadays. They got shit and they make you think it's gold, and they want you to give up your gold and your guns and your rights. They're mind fucking you with fear, fear, fear. Oh my God, the aliens are coming. Meanwhile, aliens were invented by like Hollywood, and Hollywood is like predates NASA. They knew that this place was supposedly a globe before NASA even went into space. They had globes. Please, the Earth is a geocentric plane. Okay, you're living in freaking Agartha. Okay, living in Asgard, and I'm fucking Thor. Okay, and back to the Disney thing. I made this meme. It has Trump, with the duck haircut, the ducktail. They came up with DuckTales because of that haircut of his, right? Seriously, every week it's like the news is all about him, and he's like the living, breathing fucking Scrooge McDuck with a money bin that he probably swims in himself, right? And who's Scrooge's nephew, right? Or one of his cousins? It's Donald. And then Donald has the haircut. And they get into all sorts of zany, treasure-finding, time-traveling hijinks. Don't fucking think that Disney didn't write DuckTales about Trump, man. All right? They've been writing books about the Trump since the 1800s. The Trump, the time-traveling president. But seriously, you know how World War III got started? It got started on fucking Twitter, man. Motherfuckers started World War III on Twitter. Literally, Trump tweeting back to like some towel monkey in Agrabah or Iran or wherever where they worship the Baphomet. They were tweeting flags. They had like a flag tweet off. Like, I'll tweet the American flag. My flag's bigger than your flag. No, look how small your flag is. My flag's gargantuan. Meanwhile, Kim Jong-un is like crying because he ran out of cheese, and they kept him out of World War III. They started it without him. They started World War fucking III without him. But look, it's all revelation of the method, predictive programming. They have these episodes on Comedy Central called Drawn Together, this cartoon. They predicted Trump and Mexicans back in like 2004. On that cartoon, they had like Trump smuggling like a whole car that was like made out of Mexicans with a little soccer ball spinning on the sombrero and shit. I'm telling you. Look, when World War III happens, I'm going to be on Instagram live streaming that shit. There's a bunch of explosions everywhere. You don't have to worry about it. It's not going to happen. Unless Kim Jong-un's cat or whoever the CIA has as an actor in a fat suit pretending to be Kim Jong-un because they whacked him already. The cat from that actor is going to press that big red button and then we're all fucked. Anyway, the number is 480-382-8451. The chat room is Spreaker.com/Bruce Montalvo Show. And what are we going to talk about here? Iran. Well, World War III technically has been postponed. It's postponed. It's not happening. Okay, the reservoir Trumps said, nah, we don't want World War III. And literally, hey, Trump is like Mr. Orange. You see, because they have a Mr. Orange in the Reservoir Dogs. And this is the Reservoir Trumps. You're living it. And Quentin Tarantino might as well be writing the fucking script for Trump's presidency. Now they're trying to impeach 45. And all they're going to get is some shitty fucking shirt with the Predator versus Alien. That bitch is ugly. Maxine, you want ugly motherfucker. You want ugly motherfucker. But you know what? All this Trump worshipping is making me sick, right? Because I'm telling you, did you forget that Trump wants to regulate how many times you flush the toilet? You forgot about Toiletgate? Trump wants the government to watch how many times you flush the toilet. How many times you make a Winnie the Pooh. And if it takes you twice to flush it, common courtesy. I don't know if your mother taught you courtesy, but she, manners. Your mother taught you to flush twice if it was like a long one, like a snake and shit. You break it in half. So it flushes. And so you flush it twice. It goes down the pipes. And it depends, because, in Mexico, they got the shitty pipes. So, all the pipes are back there. You don't want to, the shit spewing all over the place. That's why the Mexicans are running over here, because, it's all shitty over there. And they bring their shitty fucking parasites over here. But it's a world of shit. And Trump wants you to live in it. He wants you to live in shit because he doesn't care. You better keep that turd there and not flush it twice. And eventually he wants the turds to overflow in your house and for you to be brought in by the government or the fucking CDC, the biohazard fucking people. The same people that came and took E.T. Remember that one? Remember that part of the movie that they have E.T. They take him. It's those guys that look like fucking astronauts. Get it? Astronauts, because they do nothing. They know not what they do because they did nothing. Even fucking Sesame Street, you have that spaced out fucking Neil Armstrong go on there and admit he didn't go fucking anywhere. But anyway, back to toilets. Trump wants the government up your ass. Literally, there's going to be a hand If you try to flush the toilet, they're going to go up your ass. They're going to install these government-mandated fists. They're going to go up your ass if you flush the toilet more than once. I bet the government's going to regulate how many times you flush that fucking turd down the toilet. What we really should be doing is flushing our turds straight down their fucking throats. Grabbing their heads, taking them to like the nastiest toilet. I'm talking about like some Venice Beach toilet. And grabbing these politicians and making them gargle that fucking water in the Venice Beach toilet back and forth after it's been used all day and nobody flushed it. That's where their fucking heads belong. Make them gargle it. You corrupt fuck! Give me back my money! That's what you do. Because they're stealing your money. That Bernie fucktard Sanders out there trying to steal your chicken right out of your fucking refrigerator, and your stupid kids are telling you to put bumper stickers of this commie motherfucker on your work truck. You believe this shit? You believe this shit? But Trump ain't any better. That sounds some communist shit to me. You gonna watch how many times I flush my goddamn fucking toilet? You son of a bitch. Everything's a script. Oh, they're gonna impeach the president. Oh my God, Donald Trump impeachment. Impeachment, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 impeachment. Look, this is probably the worst deal he's ever had. Didn't they impeach Bill Clinton? He at least got a fucking blowjob out of it. Bill Clinton got a blowjob. What the fuck? You have a Skeletor hounding Trump. Right? Or Trump got Stormy Daniels to give him a blowjob, right? Also, I don't know, Trump. They want to impeach him over... They wanted to impeach him over Stormy Daniels. Now they want to impeach him because he's investigating a pedophile named Joe Biden. You can't investigate. They're above the law. They're above the law. You're not allowed to investigate pedophiles named Joe Biden. But Trump's above the law too. This deal he just did with China, and sounds to me like the whole the North American Union shit. He's doing it right in front of you. Look, he might as well be fucking Paris Hilton's dad with the death tax. Right? All these other farmers saying they're having the worst years ever. Trump is ruining our markets. Farmers lose huge. Trump's trade war is killing small farmers. It's killing us. Midwestern workers savaged by Trump's trade. U.S. farmers see another bleak year. Oh, no. But if you hear Fox News and all these other bastards, a lot of this is fake-ass NBC, but look, they're setting up NBC to be discredited, and in between there's going to be some tidbits of truth there. And the tidbits are that you're not a libtard if you support the farmers of America because Trump is butt-fucking them. But if you watched Fox News or listen to any of these other retards on the news, you'd think that, he was all giving them... Trump was giving all the farmers John Deeres. Here's your free John Deere. He was like Oprah Winfrey for the farmers, Trump. And he's going to give them fucking John Deeres. No, he's telling them to go buy John Deeres while butt-fucking the farmers of America. Now, how's he doing that? Right? Well, Trump doesn't have to pay no death tax. Right? Or the Paris Hilton tax. Right? He gets rich as hell. And that's how he's like Scrooge McDuck with it. And how's he ruining the farmers, right? Well, with these deals with China. Now, you're going to eat the toxic soybeans, but instead of getting them from Americans, they're going to bring them in from China, and they're going to put out American farmers. But who wants to farm anyway, right? You must be a redneck, hick, retard piece of shit if you want to be out farming and milking fucking cows' titties, right? No, that's honest, hard work. It goes back to the old days. That's why when the communists came in, they wanted to not allow people to grow their own businesses, start their own farms, and have the children work on the farm. No, they stole your children, put them in their little commie schools, and now look what's going on. Look at the newspaper here. Yeah, he's having a baby, but it's some disgusting woman that transitioned into like a fat man with like a beer belly. Look at that, hair on the belly. That's disgusting. Like your bro. She looks like a bro now. right? And we're all going to burn in hell, and the polar bears are going to die if we don't listen to little Lebensborn climate change activists. But no. Women that turn into men that have babies now. Wow. That's what we've turned into, and Sean Hannity calling for your child to have to be strip searched and to have guns pointed at him at his school because he could possibly be another Adam Lanza. The fucking fake school shootings and the fake Sandy Hook. Look, Alex Jones denies it all the time because he's a fucking pussy, okay? But I'm telling you the truth. They fake all these fucking shit on the news. It's all fake. Okay, the news is gay. Okay, fuck the news. It's all fake. I'm taking it back. Back when people say, "Oh, that's gay, dude," and it was like it meant it sucked, because it's like it's gay. It sucks. Well, the news is gay. The news sucks. So fuck the news because it's fake. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, Trump's moving in on these farmers. Okay. All these sources are like mainstream bullshit sources, but there's tidbits of truth in there that he's planning on butt fucking the stupid farmers. Remember the time where Trump dressed up as like a big ear of corn and he was like dancing around? It's because he's making fun of the stupid farmers. He thinks you're all idiots. He's just gonna take your fucking land, right? Because he works for the Queen. Remember when he met the Queen? And they put him in the memes, and he looked just like the fucking Queen. They had him dressed like the Queen. This motherfucker is like one of the Queen's like sons and shit. She even said it. The Queen was like, "I'd be one of my sons." Yeah. Or they kick out the redhead and they bring in Trump on the down low. Trump's now like part of the Queen's inner circle. You bet your ass he is. That's who he's working for. And then the week after, he goes and he wants to take the guns after he's hanging out with the Queen. Or he says something about taking your guns. Please. You'll listen to the Bruce Montalvo show. Bruce is on the loose. Okay? And I'm here every Monday, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Friday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Mondays, Fridays, TalkStreamLive.com. TalkStreamLive.com/The Bruce Montalvo Show. Twitter at Bruce Montalvo. Facebook at The Bruce Montalvo Show. And we'll take a short break. And I'll be right back with more news and crazy hijinks. Stay tuned.
Montalvo Broadcasting Network.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts has sworn in all members of the U.S. Senate to serve as jurors in the Trump impeachment trial.
Chief Justice Roberts asked all 100 senators to stand
and raise their right hand
as he swore them in as jurors for the trial that gets underway next week.
Do you solemnly swear that in all things appertaining to the trial of the impeachment of Donald John Trump, President of the United States, now pending, you will do impartial justice according to the Constitution and laws, so help you God?
That may be a hard promise to keep, with many senators already referring to the House impeachment process as a sham. Bob Agnew, Capitol Hill.
President Trump defended himself today at the White House.
We're doing better than any other country by far. Our unemployment numbers are the best they've been in over 50 years. African American, Asian American, Hispanic American, unemployment, the best in the history of our country. And I've got to go through a hoax, a phony hoax, put out by the Democrats so they can try and win an election that hopefully they're not going to win.
A new report from the Government Accountability Office concludes that the White House Budget Office violated federal law in withholding aid to Ukraine.
The GAO says the Office of Management and Budget improperly delayed security assistance to Ukraine that was authorized by Congress. The government watchdog agency says the aid was frozen for policy reasons. But the White House Budget Office disputes the conclusion and argues that the hold was appropriate and necessary.
White House correspondent Greg Clugston. The Department of Homeland Security has asked the Pentagon to fund the construction of 270 miles of border wall this year as part of a counter-drug effort. The officials say the request came in Wednesday, and the Pentagon is beginning what will be a 2-week assessment to determine what will be approved. On Wall Street, that up by 267 points. This is SRN News. Illinois is embracing transgenderism.
The state is making changes in its birth certificate system to allow transgender people to list themselves as the opposite sex. The Chicago Sun-Times reports that in one particular case, a woman who gave birth to a child at an Illinois hospital wants to be listed as the father. Last year, the state decided to offer a non-binary option on state identification documents and driver's licenses. They now allow people to mark male, female, or X. Michael Harrington, SRN News.
The 16 United Methodist bishops and advocacy group leaders who negotiated a recent proposal to split the denomination have explained their reasoning at an event that was streamed live by the United Methodist News Service this week. They also forecast dire consequences if the proposal, officially called a Protocol of Reconciliation and Grace Through Separation, isn't approved this May by the denomination's global decision-making body. This is SRN News. Correspondent Ben Thomas reports retail sales rose at a solid pace last month, making up for a sluggish start to the holiday shopping season.
With low unemployment and widespread hiring fueling consumer confidence, shoppers have become the primary driver of the economy's growth. The Commerce Department says retail sales increased 0.3% overall in December. Excluding sales at car dealers and gas stations, sales were up 0.5%.
The results offer a dose of optimism for the retail industry. Retailers have benefited from a strong economy and a tight job market, but many are struggling to adjust to an increasing shift among its customers toward online. They're also battling the increasing dominance of online behemoth Amazon.com. Several large stores, including Kohl's and Macy's, have reported disappointing holiday sales. Target, which has been on a winning streak, also reported a shortfall in its holiday business. More details at srnnews.com. I'm Keith Peters in Washington.
Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock, conceptual subculture, for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs of jewelry today. Go to etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, organite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBN by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy. Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one-of-a-kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there. Thanks.
The stylish and hippest clothing around. Go to Poshmark.com. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture. At Anti-Culture. The coolest, hippest apparel on the internet. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture.
Hi, this is Jaja. Come shop with us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Sign up for Poshmark using our code ANTICULTURE. That way you can have $5 in your pocket when you join up and you can buy something from our store. We have mad stuff like upcycle things, Armani, Hurley, O'Neill. We upcycling all kinds of things like LL Bean, And plus we got our tie-dyes and just man stuff. Just come check us out. Also, you can sell your own stuff too using the Poshmark app. But sign in first using our code anticulture. And you can find us at poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Or when you're up in there, just at anticulture us. And you can look under the peoples. Check you out. Peace.
Bruce Montalvo.
Continues to spread conspiracy theories.
Penchant for promoting bogus conspiracies as though they were fact.
Conspiracy theory.
This is CNN, a network of China Broadcasting System.
Bruce Montalvo is the only radio talk show host that's not controlled.
Back. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. The Bruce Montalvo Show, broadcasting live on Spreaker.com/The Bruce Montalvo Show and streaming worldwide on TalkStreamLive.com. Calling number is 480-382-8451. That's 480-382-8451. But don't call in because more than likely I don't want to talk to you, any you nappy-haired bastards out there. All you. Yeah, that's right. No, I stole that line from Imus. Rest in peace. Speaking of the I-Man, let's go to... I don't usually talk about sports, but how about this Astros-Dodgers thing, man? Just like anybody affiliated to NASA to lie and cheat and deceive people, well, Houston, we have a problem. The Dodgers are going to get the World Series trophies. I mean... So stealing signs goes back to like the old days, but like the Astros were totally cheating. I mean, they had the fucking NSA stealing signs from the Dodgers. So the Dodgers might be declared the 2017 and 18 champs. So they go from zeros to heroes. You can tell where I'm from, right? No, Brooklyn, no, LA. Yeah. Well, I don't like the fucking Mets. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about the Mets on this show. And it's almost like Hillary can do that. Like she could say, well, they stole this from me. Like she's like the Dodgers of the big leagues trying to say, oh, well, because they lost, right? So it's like if they lost, and it's like they should. But it was obviously more rigged than usual. Because, all sports are fucking rigged by like Italian mafiosis in the Vatican. Right? Where is my money? It's Sunday. Are you going to pay me? I'm not going to stand here eating my boogers all day. So, all sports are rigged. But here's another just huge example. You can't have the NSA stealing signs for you. So he's going to throw a fastball right here, down the middle. Boom. It's out of the park. Talk about the inside baseball. So Bruce giving you the inside baseball here. World War III is going to happen any minute now with Iran. I read that Trump once said that a weak and inefficient Obama would try to go to war with Iran. But he gave Iran millions and billions instead. Somewhere Trump's just sitting there in his war room with like a Sharpie. And he's putting like a turban on Trump's he's putting a turban. Trump's putting a big towel head on Obama's head with a Sharpie. He's like drawing Obama as a terrorist and saying, this is where he gave Iran millions and billions. Because they did that. Obama gave them like freaking ransom money. Like, oh no, here take all this money and buy a big bomb and drop it on Donald Trump's house. I didn't build that bomb. Iran did. And that's going to lead us into World War III. So the bankers and the big arms dealers say. Right? It's just like Reservoir Trumps, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Blue is down, it's just Mr. Orange still standing there, and they're waiting to impeach his ass, but they're not going to, because he's Mr. fucking Orange, man. He's the cops. He's gonna impeach he's gonna grab you by the peaches. He's gonna start World War III. You're gonna forget the whole fucking impeachment thing. Watch, tomorrow's gonna be like, Iran has been destroyed in Iraq, which Joe Biden can't differentiate from Iran and Iraq. He thinks they're the same thing. Hairy leg pedophile Joe Biden can't tell the difference from Iran and Iraq. So you can walk up to him and show him a picture of Disney's Agrabah from Aladdin, and he would say, oh yeah, bomb that. Right? But that's the thing. The whole battle of World War III, Iran versus USA, it's not happening in Iran. It's not happening in the U.S. It's happening in Iraq. It's happening in Iraq. World War III is back to like World War Bush, and they're just going to fuck up Iraq. They're just going to, all right, well, here, you can have these many missiles here, and then we'll throw these at you here, and then they'll land here in Iraq, and then when we're all out of missiles, we'll just say that you give up, okay? Meanwhile, we get to like build more missiles to throw at Iraq right here, because Iraq's like our missile playground. Oh, please. You believe all this crap, U.S., Iran, fucking... Please, they've been running the show in Iran since Mossadegh, but it just shows you also the communist infiltration of the government here, of the left wing. You have the Democrats completely disagreeing with Trump on everything that's Iran. I mean, these guys... They just attacked an American base. I know it's hard to miss an American base. I mean, they're all over the fucking place, right? It's almost like we're trying to take over the world, the United States. We have so many of our bases. Look how close Iran put their country next to one of our bases of millions of them everywhere. And that's what I'm trying to say here. The war is only going to escalate their war, which is a phony baloney, fucking just money, defense contracts, bunch of robber barons, rich bastards, big business as usual. And their business has always been the business of buying all the weapons and then selling them back to the third world monkeys. And until they run out of weapons and they need some weapons, we give them shitty weapons, and then we keep all the good ones over at Area 51. Or China Lake. More than likely China Lake. But, yo, this world, this 2020, it's like something out of the Bible. You have volcanoes. You have earthquakes. You have fires. You have massive fires. Are they really fires? There's a bunch of government gone crazy with directed energy weapons and Terminator technology, and they're just flying these drones around that have lasers and flamethrowers, and they're just starting the fires. Plus, they got all these climate change retards. I'm gonna make you vote for the Democrats by lighting your fucking house on fire and killing all the koalas and kangaroos. These people make me sick. Killing koalas and kangaroos, you pieces of trash, you scum, you bastards. You know how many of these poor singed koalas I saw? It was disturbing. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like seeing koalas being burnt to a crisp like they're crispy fried duck. Sorry, Daffy, but you know, I think duck tastes better than koala. And besides, koalas are furry and fuzzy and cute looking, and they got those little like Sesame Street noses and shit. They look like little monsters, but like fluffy. And we're destroying their fucking environment because we're a bunch of parasites and evil bastards here that allow the government to just shit on the koalas and kangaroos in Australia. Look at this. And you know, don't you see a pattern? These railways and these government-sponsored projects in California and in Australia, they have the same pattern of the fucking fires. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Government's good. Just go back to sleep. Let's see. Earthquakes all over the place. Puerto Rico's been getting fucked up. Nobody cares about Boricuas, right? My Boricua hermanos with the good empanadas. Your hermanos are being killed right now in massive earthquakes happening. Since the 10th, you have 5.1, 5.2. I told you I was going to be the weather forecaster of doom here on the Bruce Montalvo Show, predicting peril and mayhem and destruction all throughout 2020. Just like the Bible, earthquakes, volcanoes, fires, war, right? It's almost like the Bible is like a script. Get it? Scripture, script. You get it? Okay, if man wrote the fucking Bible last time I checked, they're writing, the earth is like a big piece of paper and they're writing the Bible all over the earth. And that's what they want to bring us into, man. This world of doom where they have these earthquake machines that could just like, oh, you piss me off, I'll fucking put an earthquake in your living room. Boom. Or they disintegrate you with some laser, from some, you know, they don't really have satellites. It's land-based technology. They probably use a drone or some type of smart meter kind of technology. I don't know. Look, I could bring all the kooks to come on my show and tell me about it, okay? Because I'm friends with the kooks. We are interned at the same insane asylum of truth here on the Bruce Montalvo Show. But look at all this. Puerto Rico's getting quaked out of existence here. California's been kind of quiet. They've been overdue, man. Demolition Man in 2010 in Los Angeles. It's 2020, and then they have all those movies about the earthquakes. Just saying, any day, the people in LA literally tap dance on the devil's tits every day, and they could all burn in hell. It's like they live over there. But these earthquakes, all over the place. Philippines, the Philippines has a mega volcano. Fleeing the Philippines, volcano means losing the livelihoods. Dumbasses over at NPR. Yeah, they're just showing you this huge, just explosion. It's almost like they dropped some nuke inside the volcano and it just made it erupt or something. Volcanoes in the Philippines. Oh, look at this. This is news. Did volcanoes kill the dinosaurs? No, because dinosaurs never existed. Next, dinosaurs aren't in the Bible. Okay, did Jesus walk on a fucking stegosaurus? I think not. I think not. Jesus did not walk on a stegosaurus. But I fly on a eagle that farts rainbows of truth here on the Bruce Montalvo Show. We fly high into the sky. This has been another thrilling episode. Trump's just strolling on into World War III. It's Reservoir Trump. Reservoir Rumps. Because that's all it is. He's mooning everybody. He's like, hey, check out my ass. Fuck all of you. Grab your popcorn and kiss my ass. You've been listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. Be sure to shop with us over at poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. And I'll be back. Same Bruce station, same Bruce dial. See ya.
Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock, conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs of jewelry today. Go to etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy. ETSY.com and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, orgonite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBN by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy. Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one-of-a-kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there. Thanks.
The stylish and hippest clothing around. Go to Poshmark.com. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture. At Anti-Culture. The coolest, hippest apparel on the internet. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture.
Hi, this is Jaja. Come shop with us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Sign up for Poshmark using our code ANTICULTURE. That way you can have $5 in your pocket when you join up and you can buy something from our store. We have mad stuff like upcycle things, Armani, Hurley, O'Neill. We're upcycling all kinds of things like LL Bean. And plus we got our tie-dyes and just mad stuff. Just come check us out. Also, you can sell your own stuff too using the Poshmark app. But sign in first using our code ANTICULTURE. And you can find us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Or when you're up in there, just at Anticulture us. And you can look under the peoples. Check you out. Peace.